considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Leading the Kansas City sideline, future Hall of Famer Andy Reid. His side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. Will Lutz looks about ready to go. Ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Huard with you in the booth. And here we go for Mile High. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does, a quarterback seeking his fourth consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a fourth Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Broncos bringing out an extra DB on third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and
long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're up against it here on fourth down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, came to win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to third down and 3.
Brings up third and 3.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up fourth and short. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Alex Singleton makes the tackle. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Left side, it's caught by Rice. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up second and 7 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Third down, it's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep to the left. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. The give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Breaks free in the center of the field. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's another Broncos first down.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Nix now to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
J.K. Dobbins, incomplete. Keanu Benton on the
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Worthy now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And this game has really been a great audition for him, Brock, to show off how well he can do as a runner. I think we could argue that his work there has actually been his early calling card in this one so far.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. To the air, Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And that's a nice chunk of yardage there. How about a 9-yard gain? It's going to be 2nd and 6. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Has him on the quick hitter. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up 3rd down. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A pickup of 2 yards.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Back to the air, Mahomes. That's low and bounces short of his man. Cooper caught the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throw here, 3rd down. He put everything he had into this one. He finds Worthy, complete. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead.
Chiefs 7, Broncos 3.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
On third down, here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Andy Reid getting his Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? And that's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get 6 more on their early advantage. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Butker on now to kick this one away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Broncos offense all set to go. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Nix from the gun.
2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push the line. And he almost took it from turnover to first down, just a little bit shy of reaching that marker.
By Chris Jones. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
Nix trying to sneak it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Nix. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Hits him on the in route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
To number 84. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Air it out on 3rd. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Incomplete.
Looking for his wide receiver there.
4th down.
So that brings up 4th and long. Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And he sure has proven to be a handful for him, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another throw for Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Chiefs first down.
And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Throwing again, Mahomes. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. This from the right hash in a considerable distance. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And the game stays at 11.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, Kate, we see this all the time at every level of football. You've got to catch it first. It's just like when a receiver receives a handoff. You've got to secure the ball, then let your athleticism take off.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Gives to Pacheco to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Kelsey's got it right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
We've set it down from the 37. A first down carry for Pacheco. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second down run by Pacheco. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Third and a lone yard coming up.
And it's third down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. He finds it beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 14.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the first down.
A gain of 6.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 12.
From the red zone on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Setting up the screen. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Running back sent in motion left. Again, Mahomes to throw. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field.
Holding offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. It's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 11.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. The end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Butker knocks it through, and then extends their lead to 14.
You know, Kate, that may not seem like much, right? Just to go 1 for 2 as a kicker, but it's a whole lot different just psychologically for these guys to see one go through because they may need him at some point later in this game.
Harvey now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for Broncos 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 15 there. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On the move, past the 40. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop.
At the 29-yard line. 1-yard gain.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. Now that's not what the offense style does. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
On third down, here's Nix. This finds Franklin. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Andy Reid getting his Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35.
First down throw, Mahomes. Finds the in route, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 40.
To the air, Mahomes. Gets some space around midfield. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Finds Kupp once more. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After the play, we've got a guy in some pain, and this is a worrying one. Cooper Kupp getting looked at. Remember, he's missed time in recent seasons with injury. And after this one, we're going to hit the 2-minute warning. Back to the air, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So that's going to be our 2-minute warning. 1:58 to go in the half. More from Mile High in just a moment. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Chiefs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Another throw for Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Throwing again, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Kansas City.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chiefs get more points to end a lopsided first half. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs push their lead to 18.
Broncos 6.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Nix. This is Ingram working the left side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin with the reigning, defending Super Bowl champs, the Eagles, at home to take on the Lions in a matchup of the top 2 seeds in the NFC a season ago. And this is
Butker on now to kick this one away. Harvey now to return it. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And he's found the end zone as a receiver this season. You can see he's top 5 right now among NFL running backs in receiving touchdowns. On first down, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Stopped by a 2-time All-Pro in his first 3 seasons in the NFL, Trent McDuffie. Nix from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Makes the throw again. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be blocked out at the 35-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
35-yard line.
They'll throw again. Nix has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard
Going
line.
again. Here's Nix. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And they're going to score a touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. Who dodged the tackle. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. New set of downs for him from the 31. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Third and just 2 to go.
And it brings up third down.
Here he is on third and short. He's making a bid for it. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
5-yard gain on the play. And a Kansas City Chiefs. First
Markers
down.
are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
First and 10. It's Mahomes. He's just cut downfield by Rice. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly. Down at the 32-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And a first down.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Second and 10.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the in route. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Riley Moss with that tackle.
Xavier Worthy. That's a gain of 3. It's
Third down, it's Mahomes. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Butker knocks it through, and that extends their lead to 14.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Harvey now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Denver set to take the field on offense. And the touchdown's got to keep coming for him as they still trail here. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. He's got a man left. And this one doesn't go far. Second down now. They need 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards.
Nix with it on first. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And the Chiefs have the football back just shy of the midfield stripe. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
1-yard gain. Brings up
To the air, Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. 6 defensive backs out there. Broncos going dime here on third down. Throw here, third down. Finds Kupp again. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second.
19-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Evan Ingram. Out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Now one of the Chiefs in some pain out there, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's helped by the trainers. First and 10 from the 43. To throw, here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
Broncos, 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 from the 43. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Shoves him off. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play. 1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 32.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Running it again with Dobbins. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Nix from the gun. Deep pass brought in. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, though. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of...
We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Nix. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Gain of 7 yards.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
What's there to tack on the extra point? And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
27. Broncos 20. Will Lutz to
And
kick
just
off
like
for
that,
the
we're back to a
Broncos.
one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Worthy now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
He was brought down by Savion Joel. 2 yards on the pickup.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's good for a Kansas City
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Running is Pacheco. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Right back to Pacheco.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
It's Pacheco on third. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
And a Kansas City Chiefs first down. 2 yards on the play. First down, Kansas City.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A gain of 9.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Lofts it deep right side. They did it! He made the interception! Pat Surtain has it!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Denver ready for another offensive possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Completed over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
To number 1, Evan Ingram. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 10-yard line.
This is second and 6 coming up. Nix now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up third down.
And 6 yards to go.
He'll air it out on third. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
It's a gain.
First down from the 42.
And the Broncos first down.
They'll throw again. Nix. Left side now caught by Sutton. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A give to Dobbins. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The tackle by Leo Chanel. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Now Nix. Finds the in route complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Complete to number 84.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Nix looking to throw. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
So out now comes the punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And it'll bounce toward the sideline, and out it goes. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. First down throw, Mahomes. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Number 10, Isaiah Pacheco. That's a gain of 7.
30 short, here's Mahomes. Spins his way into the open field. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Chiefs.
It's Pacheco again. A nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
He was taken down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Going receiver screen here. It's Worthy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Mahomes. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's
Throwing again, Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look at him. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Right back to Rice, caught again. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Another throw for Mahomes. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs go up by 2 scores. 13 points in the 4th. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
Broncos 20.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
On the return, here's Mims. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. And he's tackled for no gain.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Intended for number 46.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Throw is caught by the back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's good for Broncos. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Continuing to move past the 45. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Next to throw again. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chiefs' 43.
Give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos losing by 14. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Nix from the gun. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw it. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Broncos 1st down.
They'll throw again. Nix. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
Once more, it's Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. And the Broncos 1st
From the red zone now. Brought in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing now. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Going after tries goodbye lots. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
34. Broncos 27.
They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but got to recover this kick. And the Chiefs are able to make that recovery. That should lock up this win. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Andy Reid getting his Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. Their lead's still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs, as we'll see you next time from Denver.